Good morning, you guys. I came downstairs this morning to this scene. Is this not like the cutest thing you have ever seen? She was listening to music, mopping. Oh my gosh, like I just cannot. We got a new Lovevery kit a couple weeks ago, and ever since the girls have been like, my floors have never been cleaner. They just love this little mop. She's 2, very new too, like just turned 2, not even 2 in a month yet. And she can use the little spray thing, and she sprays the water and she just goes after it. So cute.
We are just finishing up breakfast. I have a really busy day today with work. So I'm pretty much in meetings until lunchtime, which kind of stinks, but Dan is home for the moment. So before my work day starts, I'm actually gonna run and vote real quick, and then I'll be back. I'll catch you at lunch because work's boring to share. It's lunchtime now. The girls wanted peanut butter and jelly crackers and watermelon, so I am letting them help me here. Isabel is handling the watermelon piece, and Juliana is trying to do peanut butter and jelly on the crackers. Just put Rosie to sleep, so we're gonna do a little bit of schoolwork here before I get back to work and the kids have some free time. So as always, we're gonna do a Bible reading, and I actually was sick at the beginning of last week. Then we went out of town, and now, this week is here, and we're actually gonna do like a staycation this weekend because we were supposed to have another wedding this weekend that we now can't go to, so we're gonna just do a little like staycation. In any event, I hadn't had time to really like prep homeschool or do anything. So we've just been kind of taking it easy, and it actually really works out because when I voted this morning, they gave the kids like little coloring sheets. And so it's a little Ohio activity book, and they can learn like flag history. They have a little flag to color. It has like a little lesson in it. It has things about our bird and our state insect and stuff. So this is gonna be really fun to kind of go through today, I think, and just let the kids color a little bit. And then for a craft, we're gonna do like paper plate self-portraits. So basic stuff today. It's more of a history lesson and a craft for homeschool today. How'd your self-portrait turn out? Let's see it. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that fun to make?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Juliana's too. She had to go to the bathroom though. She did a cute one too. Oh no, her nose fell off. You look pretty cute. We just finished up school, so the girls are getting their puppet show ready. We got this little like, the Lovevery thing, the same thing the Swiffer was in this morning. This puppet show thing was in. Hi. So they want to show me their little puppet show thing, I guess they've been working on before I get back to work for a bit. So we're gonna watch their little play. Do you guys like that little puppet show thing? Yeah. You like to pretend in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys use that for a fort too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
My name is Bobby.
Your name is Bobby? So pregnancy updates. I am now 22 weeks, which is awesome. I love just chugging along here. Baby is now the size of a papaya. The biggest update is it's now pounds. We're not in ounces anymore. So baby should be about 1 pound and 11 inches. So we're almost like the size of a ruler, right? So the growth is really getting exciting. When I just went to the doctor recently, I have gained about 4 pounds since week 10. So that seems wild to me because I feel like I've gained so much more than that in the last 12 weeks. And I actually don't know how much I weighed prior to starting pregnancy, so I don't know how much I've gained in total in 22 weeks, but I would guess it's around 10, 11 pounds in total, but I honestly, I have no idea. It's 4 pounds, I guess, since 10 weeks. And sorry, I was sick last week, so the congestion still just has not cleared up totally yet, which is really annoying because if you've been following these updates, like I feel like I've been congested so many weeks. I feel like that is just one of the bad things of this pregnancy so far. But anyway, we also just took a trip for a wedding out of town. We were in upstate New York, and it's just funny because I feel like we did a lot of walking one day, like 5 or 6 hours of walking. And by the end of the day, I was literally like using my hand to hold my belly up because he and my belly was just getting so heavy. Like walking around like that, I felt like I was 32 weeks pregnant, not 22 weeks pregnant. Just felt so big. And at the wedding, they handed out flip-flops, you know, for the dance floor like they do sometimes. So I went and I grabbed a size 7 because that's my size 7. And they were like teetering on too small there. So I'm also wondering if my feet are starting to grow a little bit. That has happened to me in some pregnancies previously, but it usually goes back down after pregnancy. So I feel like maybe my feet might be starting to grow a little bit as well. And then the other thing I like, you know, being at a wedding, seeing all these people like you haven't seen in a while, everybody just like immediately wants to touch your belly. And I do not like it. I don't love it. I just don't like really being touched in the belly right now. Like the kids like to touch and kiss and rub it too. And it takes a lot to like not freak out all the time. And sometimes I have to be like, hey, you know, I just give baby a little hug and then that's gonna be it for now because I just cannot like take the touching. I really don't love it. Like if baby's kicking and I want them or I invite them to, then yes. But otherwise I just don't love when people come up and touch me and want to be touching me constantly over and over. But yeah, the little guy is moving a lot. He's so active and I just love it. I can say for sure now that his kicks can be felt by somebody else, like with their hand. Dan can feel it and I can feel it and the kids can feel it. And it's really cool because I've noticed it's not just like, you know, sometimes when you put your hand on the belly, you can feel a kick, but nothing like more than it kicked or whatever, it punched, whatever. But every once in a while, you get like this rounded, like knob almost feeling, and you're like, ooh, that was probably a fist or a foot or an elbow. It's like, you know, you feel some dimension and like actually like some structure there, which is like your child's body parts, which is just so crazy to think about and so cool. So it's really cool to be like at that part now too. What else have we been doing? Oh, baby is still just not engaged at all. Still free floating there in the belly, enjoying the space that he has, I guess. And let's see, for the most part, like I've been pretty good. No acid reflux, no heartburn, no real round ligament pain. Like I've mentioned before, sometimes my belly, if I like do a weird movement, will get like a spasm or it like kind of feels like a ligament snapped or like twitched or something, which doesn't feel great, but it doesn't hurt. It almost just feels numb. And so I would say that's kind of the feeling I'm getting, but not really like ligament pain or growing pains or something I can't deal with. I'm still sleeping pretty good. Like I've been making sure to sleep with my pregnancy pillow between my knees, and that has helped this pregnancy so far with no lower back pain. I mean, baby just might not be big enough yet that I'm experiencing that, but I feel like I usually have some lower back pain in pregnancy earlier than this or around this time, and I haven't experienced that yet. So I think just making sure things are in alignment when I'm sleeping has helped a lot with that. And finally, like the other update is that we have actually been like kind of adding some names to our list and talking a little bit about names, which is sooner than I thought we would because it's sooner than we ever have before in previous pregnancies. And we're not doing it like too seriously, like, ooh, that's the name. But like at night, if we're like, ooh, have you ever thought about Benjamin? I don't know. And then we'll like talk about it, yes or no it, maybe throw out another name. But the list that we had that was like 5 names from previous pregnancies or like ones that we thought maybe it would be it is growing and it started. So that would be the other like update, and that's about it. So let's do a little quick bump shot for you and then we will end this video.